A very good morning to everyone. How are you? I hope you are doing good, and I know that you are waiting for the online classes. So for maths, right? And yesterday I didn't take any class to Yuma. So today I am going to take 2 classes. Okay. So now here actually in a previous classes we are discussing the concept related to the differential equation. Actually we started the second unit and we finished the concept of the equation solvable for P and equations solvable for y, right. Now next of course we discussed a few applications related to that one, and now here we have the next topic, that is equation solvable for x. Okay, so now in this again we have to follow some procedure. Okay, so now write down here actually you have some different problems related to this one ma. Y equal to 3x plus log p. I am giving one problem as a homework to you. Y equal to 3x plus log p. Okay, y equal to 3x plus log p. Right. So now here that is just a homework problem related to the equation solvable for y ma, and now I am going to give that we are going to start the next topic, that is nothing but equation solvable for x. Now write down when the differential equation f of x comma y comma z, sorry, f of x comma y comma p equal to 0. Okay, f of x comma y comma p equal to 0. Differentiate it with respect to y. So differentiate it with respect to y. If you observe clearly for the previous one, that is equation solvable for x, we did that the differentiation, equation solvable for y. So if we have a topic related to the equations solvable for y, then we have to differentiate it with respect to x. And here what I have, equation solvable for x. So now here we have to differentiate with respect to y in a reverse way. Okay. So next write on ma, differentiate with respect to y. It gives, so first of all what we have to write, we have to take that, we have to take the value of the x here and the remaining values to the another side, then we will get that f of y comma p. Okay, so now x is equal to f of y comma p, and now here we have to differentiate with respect to y. So by taking the differentiation with respect to y, what we will get here, we will get that dx by dy, right. So now here we will get that some value pi of y comma p comma, here we will get that dp by dy, and we know that what we know, dy by dx is equal to p. Now reverse means here what we have, dx by dy. So now here 1 by p is equal to pi of y comma p comma dp by dy. Okay. So this is nothing but the value. Now in the next line write, from which a relation between p and y may be obtained, then f of x comma y comma c is equal to 0. So by this what you have to understand, finally we will get, by following this procedure, finally we will get the value of the p, which is in terms of the c, like that. Okay, so when we will substitute, after getting the value of the p in terms of any constant, finally we will get the equation as a f of x comma y comma p. Okay, so in the place of p we have to substitute the constant values. Okay, so next write on ma, between this and the given equation, p may be eliminated, or x and y expressed in terms of p, Now write on my first problem. Write on solve y square log y square log y equal to xyp plus p square. Okay, y square log y plus xyp plus p square. Now first of all what we have to do, ma? First of all we have to write the x value in terms of the y and p. Where I have x? Here only. So now here what I am doing is xyp is equal to y square log y minus p square. Now I am taking x here and I am taking yp to this side. Then y square log y by yp minus p square by yp. Now x is equal to y get cancelled. So now y log y by p minus p get cancelled. So p by y. We have the value of the x like this. Now what we have to do? We have to differentiate this value with respect to y. So now differentiate with respect to y. Then dx by dy is equal to, here we can use that u by v form. U by v form means p square, in the denominator v square. Now p into y log y, u into v again, right? So now y log y means y into 1 by y my plus log y. Okay. Now v into u dash minus u, that is log y, and into dp by dy. Okay, this is the first term, minus p by y. Again it is nothing but in terms of u by v. So then what we get here by, of course here with respect to y we are doing, no? So y square, and here we will get that y of dp by dy minus, here what we get, p into y means it is nothing but with respect to 1, no, y no. So that's why we will get it is nothing but 1. Okay, so now here y get cancelled, p plus log y minus log y into dp by dy. Okay, whole divided by p square, ma. Next minus y into dp by dy minus p by y square. Okay, so this is nothing but the value of the dx by dy. Already what we know? We know that dx by dy by dx is equal to p, and dx by dy means 1 by p. Okay, now so now here I am going to take that value, and here I have a p and here I have a y square. Okay, so now here which is nothing but 1 by p of, here what we get, I am writing it as a p plus log y by p square minus log y into dp by dy by p square, and here minus y by y square, that is 1 by y dp by dy. Okay, so see here I am splitting, so minus into minus plus p by y square. So now here I have p square and so on I have, right? So first of all here we have dp by dy, dp by dy. Now remaining terms I am writing here, 1 by p is equal to p by p square. That means what we get here, 1 by p. 1 by p plus log y by p square and plus p by y square, right? The next minus log y by p square minus, okay, so now here I am taking that minus common, then log y by p square minus, again here I have plus 1 by p of dp by dy. Okay, so now here if I take this 1 by p to this side, then both values will be cancelled. Now simply what we get here, otherwise simply I am taking that. Now here just I am keeping this value here, and otherwise just see here ma, what I am doing is log y, I am taking this entire value to this side, by p square plus 1 by y of dp by dy is equal to 1 by p plus log y by p square plus p by y square minus 1 by p. So 1 by p get cancelled. Okay. So now dp by dy equal to log y by p square plus p by y square by, here what we have, I am taking this term to this side, then log y by p square plus 1 by y. Okay. So now here this is nothing but the required value, and here we have to take the LCM, and here also we have to take the LCM. So by that, what we get here, y square log y plus p cube, okay, by y square p square whole divided by here y into p square itself. So now y log y plus, again what we get, p square by p square y. So now here I am writing it as a dp by dy equal to y square log y plus p cube by y square p square into p square y by y log y plus p square. Okay, now p square y get cancelled. Then what we get, dp by dy equal to y square log y plus p cube. Next, here by y we have, okay, y of, simply I am taking this one, y log y plus p square. Okay, so now it is nothing but dp by dy is equal to y square log y plus p cube by y square log y plus p square y. Okay. So now actually we have the first terms are same, but coming to the next we don't have those terms are same. Now here we have p cube and here we have p square y. So that's why here simply, but the thing is nothing but here we can observe one thing. So here I have a y terms and p terms, right? So if I have a separately, then simply we can take the variable separable method, but here we don't have like that. Okay, so now here directly we will get that. So now here what we have to consider, simply we can consider that dp by dy is equal to y square log y plus p cube by y square log y plus p square y. So now here just I am seeing that is it possible to cancel? Actually no, right? So and it is not possible to split also, but here what I am doing is dp by dy which is equal to y square log y by this one. P square y. So by using this concept also we cannot calculate, right? Because here definitely we have to get few forms. Okay, you can take any one, equation solvable for x or equation solvable for y or equation solvable for x, y and p. Okay, whatever it is, but you have to get that the form is directly variable separable method. That is the first possibility. If not, then what you have to think? Simply you have to think about the linear differential equations. Again, if you are not getting this one, again what we have to go, simply we have to go for the non-linear differential equation. Okay. So by using all this concept, we can change the required equation to the variable separable method. Okay. So now here just I am seeing that the variable separable method, it is not possible. So linear differential equation means we have to get that, here we have that some dy by dx plus py is equal to q, but here we don't have like that. Simply in every term we have the value of value of y and p, right? If we have like this, then what we have, we cannot do anything, right? So that's why here simply what I am doing is directly, if you observe the question, okay, so in the question what we have, simply I think Okay. So now by taking this one, here we can assume that the log y is some another value, otherwise in a starting. Okay, what is the question mark? Question is y equal to xyp plus p square, right? So now this is the question, y square log y. Okay, so now from this what I did that y square log y minus p square. Okay, so now here x is equal to directly y get cancelled, directly I am writing here y by p, otherwise 1 by p y log y minus pp get cancelled, we will get that p by y. So like this we have. So directly here I took that u into v formula and so on I did, right? So here also you are Vishma, otherwise simply you can take that. See, generally just here I have 1 by y, right? So now here by taking the differentiation, again we have to use that u by v and uv. So see, if we put log y is equal to some t, what is the derivative of the log y with respect to some already here we have x, so simply here I am taking the differentiation with respect to y, then 1 by y into dy equal to dt by dy. Okay, so now here 1 by y dy, actually we don't have, so by taking the consideration part also we are not getting, but once I want to check it. So now see here 1 by p square. Okay, so now here it is differentiation logarithmic, or it is u and it is v, we did that one only by p square, and here what we got. Okay, so p square and here p of y plus log y. So y plus log y means y as it is, differentiate v I mean log y with respect to y, then 1 by y, the next that's it, next plus log y into 1. So now y get cancelled, yeah, p plus log y, that's it, correct only. The next minus p by y. Okay, so now here we have another term, so that is minus of y log y into p derivative is dp by dy. So here I think we missed y. Yes. So now here, and the next term is by y square y into dp by dy minus p into differentiation of y with respect to y. So now p plus log y by this one minus y by p square, and here minus 1 by y dp by dy, next plus p by y square. Okay, now 1 by p plus log y by p square minus p, okay, plus p by y square, and next minus here it is y log y by p square plus, okay, done. So here same thing, here we have that y log y, and here also. Now what we get ma here, y cube, because here we have that p square y square, no, so that's why y cube log y plus p cube, and this one is same, right? Next here y cube. Done? Yes. So now here I split it, no? So now dp by dy is equal to y log y by y log y plus p square plus here p cube by y square log y plus p square y. So here I have that the term is dp by dy. So when we have a dy by dx is equal plus py equal to q. So now dy by dx means in the place of y we have the p, in the place of x we have y. Okay, dp by dy plus py and equal to q, where q is in terms of the x. Okay, so now just I am trying to write in that form dp by dy plus py. Okay, I have to write y term as a separately. Okay, so and p should be in terms of the like x. Actually it is nothing but some function. P and q are nothing but functions. Malli confuse avvakandi, ikkada p akkada p same anandi, both are different. Okay, so now here this p should be in terms of the x. Okay, so now here whatever you will take the arbitrary and that should be in the form of y. Okay, so now here simply just please try to understand, in the place of y we have to take p, in the place of x we have to take y, and we know that p comma q are nothing but the functions of the functions in terms of the x itself. Now in the place of y we have p. So now how the p is nothing but the function in terms of the x means which is equal to y. So that's why here what I am doing is, here I have that y log y by y log y plus y square. So here I am getting that p square. So here also I am getting that p square. So now here in any way we are not getting that one, right? So that's why here what we can use, we can use that the non-linear differential equations. Non-linear differential equations means first of all we have to eliminate this denominator, right? So how we will eliminate the, by using the partial differential equations. Okay, if possible then try it, because I'm thinking that in another way also we can. So I'll see this one again, and I want to give a short method, because see here if I'll take partial fractions, again here I'll take some procedure. After getting the partial fraction, simply again we have to go for the general solution, that is you know, we have to calculate the integrating factor and we have to calculate the general solution by using the concept linear differential equation. So again we will get a lengthy procedure. So please if you are writing then please stop up to here and please try to solve in a rough, and once I will check it. So I will give a short method to you. Okay, so lengthy అయిపోతుంది, actually మీకు long questions ఏం అడగరు. So short questions అడిగినప్పుడు అంత అవసరం లేదు కాబట్టి I will see this one, and again I will discuss this one. Okay, ఇలా మనం చేస్తూ వెళ్తే lengthy procedure వస్తుంది ప్రాబ్లమ్ కి. I will see the short method. Okay, so next write down, solve xp cube a plus b. Okay, so now here simply I have the value like this. Now first of all what I have to do, I have to calculate x. So now x is equal to a plus bp by p cube. Now x is equal to a by p cube plus b by p square. Now differentiate it with respect to y. Okay, so now here dx by dy equal to a is constant value, and now d by dy of p power minus 3 plus b of d by dp of p square. Okay, so now here what we get simply dx by dy equal to here a of p power minus 3 into p power minus 4 into dp by dy. Okay, next plus here b of 2 into p into dp by dy. So now here dx by dy is equal to, now what we get minus 3a by p power 4, okay, plus 2bp of dp by dy. Okay, so now what is dx by dy? I am taking the dx by dy is nothing but 1 by p. Okay, so now here 1 by p, I have this one is nothing but, okay, first of all which is equal to minus 3a plus 2bp power 5 by p power 4 of dp by dy. Okay, now I am taking this value to this side, then dp by dy equal to 1 by p by, it is multiplying now, if it goes to this side then 2b p power 5 minus 3a by p power 4. Okay, now dp by dy is equal to 1 by p into p power 4 by 2b p power 5 minus 3a, p and p cube. Now dp by dy is equal to p cube by 2b p power 5 minus 3a. Here I have the p terms, here also I have the p terms. Now what I am doing is just I am taking that the cross multiplication, then dp is equal to p cube by 2b p power 5 minus 3a, okay, into dy. But here what we have, we have only p terms, that's why I am taking this value to this side. Then 2b p power 5 minus 3a by p cube into dp equal to dy. Now can I write it as a 2b p square minus 3a p cube of dp is equal to dy. Now after getting like this, we have to take a integration on both sides. Now integration of 2b p square dp minus 3a integration of 1 by p cube dp equal to integration of dy. Now 2b constant, now p cube by 3 minus 3a constant, p power minus 3 means p power minus 3 plus 1, p power minus 2 by minus 2, okay, which is equal to y plus c. So now it is nothing but here what we get, 2bp cube by 3 minus into minus plus, okay. Now 3a by 2, I am taking here, I have that p power minus 2, so I am taking to the denominator. Then what we get, p square equal to y plus c. So finally what we have, we have that y is equal to y plus c is equal to 2bp cube by 3 plus 3a by 2p square. Okay, so this is the value, but here from this what we have to calculate, so I have to calculate that. So just I am checking the answer, 3a by 2p square plus 2b plus c, okay. So now it is nothing but p cube by 3 and where it is dy. We got the same answer, but what they did is simply they took all the terms at a side, okay. A by p cube plus that's it. So now so this is nothing but the first step. First step is finished. Now first of all what we did, first of all we consider that x value. Next I split it like this. Now differentiating with respect to x. So then a into d by dy of, with respect to y I am solving, no. So p cube, okay, I mean p power minus 3 and here p, sorry, it is nothing but minus 2. So now here what we get, so now minus it, that means x power n into x to the power of n minus 1 into, here we have that p with respect to y, so that's why dp by dy, and now here minus 2 into p power minus 2 minus 1, that is minus 3. So dp by dy, the next see here I took that it is instead of minus I took plus, so I got different values, okay. So now it is nothing but minus 3a by p4 and here we have that minus only, minus 2b p power, otherwise directly p cube, okay. So now here simply we have to take that, the term is minus 2b, okay. So by taking the LCM here we will get that minus 3a minus 2b p, because already here we have that p power 4 of this one. Now here 1 by p and here what we get, 2b minus 2bp minus 3a by this value. So now here minus, so p power 4 and p cube, the next minus 2bp minus 3a, okay. So now dp is nothing but dp equal to p cube by, and here I am writing minus plus. Next here you can take that the minus here, otherwise you can write here minus y and plus. Okay, just I took this value and here it is nothing but p only. Okay, so now it is nothing but 2b by p square plus 3a by p cube dp. Here it is minus dy. So here also minus, and here what we get by p square 3a, yes correct, it is nothing but plus, and minus y. Here what we get, integration of p power minus 2 plus 1 minus 1. So p power minus 1 by minus 1. Okay, so now finally same answer, but with this term will be different. And here minus 2b by p plus, okay, so now here what we get, p power 3 minus into minus plus 3a by 2p square plus y equal to c. Otherwise you can write it as nothing but some y is equal to so on. Okay, so now already sorry, it is plus, and now it is nothing but here minus, plus into minus, minus, and y. So now y equal to 2b by p plus 3a by 2p square plus c. Okay, so now here I have the value of the y. So now here simply what you have to do, I mean here we have to take it as a equation number 1, and now here I have the value of the equation, I mean x value and a y value. So now here just you have to see that is any value is there to substitute. So simply here by calculating, yeah. So now here I have the value of the x and I have the value of the y there. So now a by b cube plus b by p square. So from this, is it possible to calculate p or p square? Then you can, otherwise no need. Then simply by solving the p, by solving the 1 and 2, we will get the required solution. You can write like that also. Actually, if you want to calculate, then what will get ma? Simply here I have a p and a 2p, right, 2p square. So by taking the LCM, again we will get the p term in the numerator. So it is not a, of course we can calculate the p value, but it is not a easy thing. So that's why here we can stop with this one. So therefore the required solution is nothing but y. So remember one thing, finally here we are discussing the concept of equation solvable for x, right? So definitely here we have to get the solution. How we are have to get the solution ma? That is nothing but that value does not contains any x term. So here if you observe clearly, here I have that y and p only, I don't have any x term. So in that way you have to think. Okay, so now this is nothing but the procedure, and we will see some more applications of this one in the next class. Okay, thank you girls.